Welcome to my YouTube channel, Iulia Regressive Hypnosis. Hello, Cosmina.
Hello, Iulia.
Are you ready for another investigation? Interesting investigation?
Yes, I am.
If somebody likes to have a session with us, can contact me at the description on this video below. And you can find me on Facebook, on YouTube, or contact me through my email, juliaregressivehypnosis@gmail.com. Now, Cosmina, let's start with 3 breaths together. Now, Cosmina will set the intention to receive the information freely from the metaphysical plane, being separated from the collective consciousness and also being invisible. Also, all the information we receive cannot be listened or accessed by any other entity. It's only me and you. Okay?
Okay.
I will count from 1 to 3. On my third, you will connect with the energetic information about the word addictions. 1, 2, 3. Or addiction.
Okay, so um, I see people um, who are dealing or struggling with drugs addiction, alcohol addiction, nicotine addiction, and I see these people using these substances in a way to, let's say, they believe that those addictions are helping them uh, psychologically. But actually, I see them being put in scenarios, in life scenarios by extraterrestrial interferences. So they would end up, they end up looking for um, ways of escaping their life struggles or suffering or pain, either mental pain or emotional or physical or whatever. They are dealing with stuff, with rough stuff, suffering, and they look for ways to escape those, or even childhood abuse. I mean, there are many situations. It really depends on the person and their life scenarios. So the way that they end up having these addictions is also part of the interference of the extraterrestrial interferences plans. It's basically there's even more um, suffering caused upon them. So basically, these interferences they are feeding off themselves with even more energy, even more when these humans are causing more pain, more suffering, more negative emotions. They are um, fueling their negative energy, the one which they create even more. So I see them being um, even more drained. I see their vitality, their um, pure energy of their subliminal parts being drained even more. I basically see them fragmenting themselves through these addictions because they are ruining themselves inside out even more.
Do you perceive those people that has any kind of addiction, they are interfered?
Yes, yes, they are. So from the start, they are interfered by extraterrestrials who are putting which are putting them in unfortunate life scenarios, in these scenarios which cause them suffering and pain and frustrations, anxiety, depression, and the list goes on. So basically, there is something missing. I mean, they want to experience something. They want to experience maybe love, maybe having a stable family, or It really depends on the case, but they are not receiving what they want. On the contrary, there's an empty space which
Mhm.
they feel with. I mean, it for them psychologically it feels like they are feeling it with this kind of addictions. They are coping through these addictions.
Mhm. They perceive this empty space. They had it always.
Yes, yes, yes.
Was
They
it? How was it created?
um through the life scenarios they ended up living. They were dragged to live. They were forced or mm, I know how to say, like
Mhm.
they were put before this lifetime. They were put in this kind of scenarios. Everything was planned.
Mhm.
So basically, this empty space, it has been there since forever in this lifetime. It was planned. It was programmed to be there.
Mhm.
Their life was programmed to happen this way, so they would end up like this.
You perceive this empty space was kind of a contract before coming in that lifetime to be created, or was it before coming to that lifetime?
Um, no, I basically I see it like these interferences. They were like in the meantime after bringing these subliminal parts to this life and while they were developing since childhood and the list goes on, they were planning. They were basically just making these life scenarios midway while their life was happening, while they were growing. So I don't see them making contracts regarding like I don't see them making contracts for this exact thing to happen before this lifetime. So it was something happening midway, like in the meantime. That's what I mean.
Yes. So this empty space, it happened during lifetime. Is it possible this empty space to appear if the person wouldn't choose a life with help? Can say yes in the
Uh,
pre-reincarnation stage.
so basically, if they wouldn't be before the reincarnation stage, if they wouldn't give permissions to these interferences, they wouldn't be going through this emptiness, this
Mm-hmm.
missing parts of the life they wanted to actually live.
Okay.
So I see them being tricked
Mm-hmm.
before the reincarnation state.
Okay. Do you perceive that people without any interferences to have addictions?
No, no, they are healthy people. They are living a stable and healthy life. I don't see them having any kind of addictions. I mean, maybe they want to, let's say, smoke or try
Mm-hmm.
alcohol in time or from time to time, or maybe drugs from time to time, but they are not abusing them. They are not, their life don't, their life doesn't end up depending on these addictions. It's something else. It's totally different.
Mm-hmm.
It's completely something else.
So it's like they are in control of it and not the addiction is in control of them.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
yes, yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Now I will count from 1 to 3, and you tell me the. Actually, let's before we go, continue. Let's go to the origins of this word addiction. 1, 2, 3. What do you
Okay,
perceive? Mm-hmm.
so I went somewhere. It's kind of an. It looks like an Indian trip, but I'm not exactly sure.
In
Like it's
tribe.
a long. Yes, it's a
Mm-hmm.
long, long time ago,
How
back
many
when
years you perceive?
uh,
What year? Mm-hmm.
100 years back.
100,
Like
100 years.
it's a really old colonial there where I'm visualizing.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
What year comes to mind?
mm, I know it's like a number. Um, I don't know exactly how to define the era. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's some ancient time, some
Okay.
ancient time. So it's some sort of colony or tribe or something,
Mm-hmm.
somewhere in Asia or Africa. I mean, they look like Indians, but I'm not sure about this fact.
Okay.
So I see them doing spiritual practices around a fire. They are using some
Mm-hmm.
herbs to induce themselves some sort of um, how do I call it? Some sort of state to
Mm-hmm.
connect to whatever to the gods they were believing in, they were praying for,
Mm-hmm.
to connect to what they considered the
Mm-hmm.
spiritual world. So I see them using these herbs to induce themselves in this kind of state.
Mm-hmm.
And then I see them using them often, like they keep on using them in their rituals or
How are
this
they
kind of
using these
practices.
herbs?
They are burning them and
Smoking?
smelling them.
Smoking?
Smelling. No, not smoking. More,
No?
more like smelling them. They are
Mm-hmm.
burning these plants or whatever recipe they
Mm-hmm.
make with these herbs, and then they are smelling it.
Mm-hmm.
They are inhaling it.
Okay.
That smoke
Mm-hmm.
through their nose. No, through their nose.
Okay. So let's observe an energetic what happens, yeah?
Yeah, so I seen native Indians. So they are native
Native.
Indians where
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking right now. Like
Okay.
those, the first Indians
Mm-hmm.
somewhere in, I know, like this is what I'm looking at right now.
Okay. So the native Indians, yes.
Yes, yes.
So they are having those, they smell those herbs, yeah, the smoke of these herbs.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Continue, what happened? Just observe.
So basically, I see their brain functions in physical being altered.
Mm-hmm.
They start having hallucinations.
Mm-hmm.
They believe they are reaching that kind of state and connect to the gods and speaking to them and hearing voices and seeing and whatever. But actually, in energetical, I see some interferences using them and what they are doing right now regarding inhaling that smoke. They are weakening
Mm-hmm.
uh, their subliminal part, their shields, let's say, and
Mm-hmm.
they are like weakening themselves against these interferences. Like these interferences can, uh, mm, this extraterrestrial can interfere with them easier. It's
Mm-hmm.
easier. It's like a gate to get
And
closer or
okay.
through their subliminal parts or having more access to them.
Okay. So they are less discerning, you can say,
It's
yeah?
like
They
an
are less.
union, a connection. It's forming a strong connection with these interferences.
Mm-hmm. Who are these interferences?
Uh, I see more like workers of actual. So I see more like reptilians, greys, but they are the workers for hierarchs. I see hierarchs.
Mm-hmm.
Like they are the bosses,
Okay.
but at this moment, what I'm looking at are the reptilians and greys, especially reptilians.
Mm-hmm. So what are those reptilians receiving from these people?
Agreements, they get more access to their subliminal parts, so
Mm-hmm.
they become easier to manipulate, and energy. They are giving away energy from themselves to these interferences. They are praying to these gods. Uh, they are doing rituals. I also see some sacrifices on the side. They are sacrificing animals or
Mm-hmm.
living beings to these interferences. So basically, they are giving a lot of access
Mm-hmm.
and energy.
Okay. So after the this ritual, right, when the smoke is gone, let's say people they will become more conscious. What happens? The interferences will go away because they
No,
have no more gates open.
no, and I also see some alterations left in their brain physically,
Mm-hmm.
in their mm, physical body system.
Mm-hmm.
So I see these alterations adding up in time, but little by little. It's like brick by brick. So in time, these substances they are inhaling, it's damaging them slowly
Mm-hmm.
but surely.
Mm-hmm.
These interferences are still there.
Okay.
So yes.
How they can, let's say, in quotes, recover their brains, yeah? Their
Uh,
brain.
can you repeat, please?
How can they, let's say, free themselves or recover themselves? Is there a way for them to
Yes,
recover from it?
yes.
How?
If they stop with the practices, but
Okay.
that's pretty much unlikely because they have these beliefs and they are
Mm-hmm.
practicing this kind of religions they got.
Mm-hmm.
So they would have to stop believing in that religion. They would have to leave that kind of colony or tribe.
Tribe. Mm-hmm.
They would have to get away from all of it
Mm-hmm.
because inhaling this kind of substances is one of their religious practices
Yeah.
or spiritual practices.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, disconnect from there, Cosmina.
Okay.
Okay, I will count from 1 to 3, and you're gonna connect to the energetic information about alcohol. 1, 2, 3.
It's poison for the body. This is the
Mhm.
first thing coming in my mind. It's complete poison for the body.
Why?
Basically, while it's giving you this state, but I don't
Mhm.
see it exactly as a pleasurable one, more like you feel nauseous, you feel dizzy. Uh, Most of the time, you don't actually feel well, but in
Mhm.
a way, it causes you addiction because the substance it causes you addiction at some point. But um, I see it damaging the body. I mean,
Mhm.
it's toxic for our human body. So I see it damaging in time, causing health issues. Uh, in I mean, health issues regarding the organs of the body.
Mhm.
And in energetical, I see it fragmenting the subliminal part.
Mhm.
It's like poison for the subliminal part, but also for the physical.
What energetic information you receive about ethanol?
Uh, Basically, it's a toxic substance. It's uh, what um, what's alcohol made of?
Mhm.
Alcohol has ethanol. It's what it's made of, and this is a substance which is causing toxicity in the body and damaging it the most. And it's also causing this addiction.
Isn't the cause of fermentation this ethanol created?
Can you repeat, please?
Isn't ethanol the cause of fermentation of different fruits? Isn't like ethanol created from the fermentation?
Yes, it is. Yes,
Mhm.
but it's still toxic. It's still damaging the body of someone, of a human, if it's
Mhm.
consumed in large quantities.
Isn't, let's say, fermented cabbage toxic because it's still fermented?
Uh, ca-
Cabbage.
Cabbage is
Mhm.
what was it?
Fermented cabbage.
I forgot what's cabbage
Cabbage.
in
Varză.
English. Avars.
Murat. Varză murată. Isn't fermented cabbage isn't the same? Doesn't have ethanol?
Mm. Chiar este varză, așa îi se zice?
Hmm?
Chiar este varză?
Varză murată.
No. No, I don't perceive the same. Like
Why?
I perceive it being toxic for example, I don't know if it's how you say in English, rakia, that vodka,
Okay.
these alcohols made of fruits.
Fruits?
I see.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
yes.
why fermented fruits are toxic and not fermented vegetables? Let's say, yeah? Like fermented cabbage or carrots or those pickles, yeah?
Uh, First thing that comes to my mind is that they are cum să zic, acidic,
They're acidic.
acidic, yes, they
Which
are
one?
acidic. The fruits.
The fruits are
Fruits.
acidic?
Yes, they are acidic.
So if it's acidic, what's the difference between
Well,
the
basically, this kind of acid is not the best for the human body. Like it's not doing, it's not really healthy for the human body, especially for the stomach. For the stomach, for the liver, for the pancreas, for the entire digestive system. It's not that healthy.
So the cabbage doesn't have this acidic, let's say
Uh,
pH, no? Or can say.
Honestly, I don't perceive it like this way in comparison with the alcoholic drinks a human makes from fruits. I don't perceive it like same way. I don't perceive it as like having same damaging impact over the body in same way.
Okay, let's observe what happens to somebody who's having fermented cabbage and energetic, or pickle, any pickle like, fermented, yeah? Pickles.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you meant like
Moratori.
muraturi? Okay. Um, no, it's a huge difference because a
Let's observe
person.
first, and then observe somebody who's having a different fermentation
Okay.
liquid. Yes? I mean, yeah,
Okay,
liquid.
so I see people eating pickles or
Uh-huh.
cabbage or uh is that affecting them much? Like they are those vegetables, they have a quantity of I don't even know how to call it. A quantity of that. And it's
Alcohol,
like
it has
y-
ethanol.
yes, but it's not a large quantity. Like it, depending on their health state, it can affect their stomach, like causing um, mm, un, I know, like discomfort.
Discomfort, yeah.
Discomfort, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Um, like depending on their health state, it can be a little bothering, like damaging, but not much the stomach
So it
or
still
liver.
has ethanol, right?
Yes, but not as much as drinking the liquid you make fermenting fruits, making those
So
alcohol drinks.
if you
Like they are
drink,
not drinking the that liquid they make
what happens
the
if you drink the
vegetables in.
liquid of the pickled cabbage? Yeah, if you drink the liquid, moarea, da?
It can be really damaging for the digestive system. If you
The
drink it, like if you drink the entire jar, for example, it can be damaging
why? The
because
from
it's
the cabbage?
no from that liquid. It's
I'm talking about the liquid. Now we're not at the alcohol part. We are like in the fermented cabbage liquid.
yes, the liquid,
Okay,
yes.
so if you drink the liquid of the cabbage, it has alcohol percentage,
Uh,
can say?
I don't perceive it like uh I don't perceive it like the drinks which are made from the fruits. I don't perceive same damage, I don't perceive same percentage, I don't perceive same effects, I don't perceive the same thing. And I don't even perceive people practicing like drinking, for example, the liquid of a pickle jar or cabbage or I don't see it practice much. Like I see how in comparison I see people drinking even bottles of the liquid they extract from the fruits, making that those kind of drinks, which are extremely toxic. But I don't perceive the
Okay.
same thing regarding the pickles and the cabbage.
Okay. Why this after, let's say, people having let's say a hangover after alcohol, they drink this fermented cabbage liquid, helps with the hangover. What's the difference? It's still fermented, yes?
Yes, but I don't perceive it the results. I don't perceive it being the same way like the results of fermented fruits. I don't perceive same
Mm-hmm.
ethanol percentage or same effects, like same damaging effects. I don't perceive the same thing, but I perceive, regarding this question, I perceive how the liquid of the pickles or
Mm-hmm.
cabbage, it's more like sour.
Mm-hmm.
It's taking, in a way, taking away the nausea caused
Mm-hmm.
by the alcohol.
Mm-hmm. Is it the alcohol because those fruits has a sugar content that converts into ethanol?
Yes, the fruits have sugar content. They have fructose. Well, if it's
Mm-hmm.
natural drink made like straight out of fruits,
Mm-hmm.
and not the one processed from the markets. Uh, yeah, I see it being sugary. So it kind of contributes to the mm, physical state, the nausea and
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Now let's look at the alcohol from these fruit contents. Yeah. Uh, Pick one type of alcohol and let's observe what happens to the person. Uh, Besides the physical effects, what happens in the in the energetic and the esoteric part. One,
oh.
two, three. You pick a person.
Okay, so I went to a Russian guy having a vodka in a vodka bottle in his hand. I see him drinking that bottle, like
Mm-hmm.
it's like fighting with that bottle to finish
It's
it.
fighting. Okay. It's not a piece.
Um, hmm?
It's not a piece. It's a word. Yeah. Fighting with a bottle. Okay. Go ahead. Yeah.
Okay, so I see him drinking from this bottle, like it's a kind of a big bottle of
Mm-hmm.
vodka. Um, so while he's drinking it, I see his body filling with this ethanol, which is um, causing toxicity in his I see it starting from his digestive system. I see it first, his body is assimilating the alcohol through his digestive system, then it goes to the brain, it goes to other organs, it's damaging the entire body in physical.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So in metaphysical, um, I see it also poisoning his subliminal part, more like fragmenting it. It's like causing cracks in
How does it happen?
his
How is
sublim.
cracking?
So while he's drinking that substance,
Mm-hmm.
his physical body is extremely affected. We don't realize the actual damage alcohol can cause to our body, for example. So while his physical body is damaged, uh, I also see his subliminal part being damaged as well, because there is this strong connection between the physical and the energetical body. So they
Mm-hmm.
are, let's say, tied while we are alive in this lifetime, in
Mm-hmm.
this kind of life. So if something affects the physical, it also affects the energetical, and or the other way around, metaphysical.
Mm-hmm. What happened with this vibration?
Can you repeat, please?
What happens with this vibration?
It goes low. It's it's slowing down. It's
Mm-hmm.
going low.
Mm-hmm. And you say this subliminal part is fragmenting. What happens when his subliminal part is is fragmenting? What are like what are the causes? What's happening? The aftermath. What do you perceive?
He's an easier target for the interferences, for the extraterrestrials. They are taking advantage of the subliminal part, because if it's fragmented, it's easier to steal the energy, use the fragments in their own advantage, and
Mhm.
it's easier to manipulate him or her.
Uh, what do you perceive about the word tolerance? What information do you perceive?
How much uh, how much damage and shocks, negative shocks, a body or a person can take, either
Mhm.
emotional or physical or mental.
So he's been practicing for a while, so he has a high tolerance, yes?
Yes, because he's been poisoning his body, so his body has been getting used to the poison.
Okay.
Basically, at some point, the body has been integrating this poison. Even if it's more like when it enters the body, even first time, it's like the body's enemy. At some point, the body got uh, tricked, let's say blinded, and the body accepted the poison, the substance, as its own friend. And it's like a toxic narcissistic relationship between two people. Like at some point, the body can't leave the substance and is craving for more because it believes it can't live without it anymore.
Mm-hmm. And let's continue what happens with him while his subliminal part is fragmented.
So I see some interferences around him, um, taking advantage of the fragments. Uh, I see like making some experiments on some of them, taking them, giving them some purposes, taking little fragments and doing. They are doing their own thing. They are taking advantage of this person.
Mm-hmm.
It's easier to take from him when he's fragmented.
Mm-hmm. Now let's observe how can he get rid of this. How can he get his subliminal part uh, whole?
So he needs consciousness, a lot of consciousness. He needs to be conscious that what he's doing, what he ended up getting dependent on is actually harmful for him, damaging, and he needs to become conscious that what he's doing it's extremely toxic for himself entirely, emotionally, mentally, and physically, and energetically, of course.
Mm-hmm.
He needs to be conscious of what he's doing in order to stop it, and uh, yes, that's it.
Okay. It says like when you drink alcohol, brain goes in depression. What do you perceive about
Yes.
this?
Uh, I see it like, cum se cade, se dezintegra în engleză.
Disintegrate?
I see it, yes, disintegrating.
Mm-hmm.
I see the
Okay.
brain basically is not functioning at his and at its own natural
Mm-hmm.
full capacity
Function?
anymore.
Mm-hmm.
It's more like shrinking. It's getting damaged. It's getting fulfilled. It's getting toxic
Mm-hmm.
itself, fulfilled with this toxic substance. It's not working at its full capacity
Mm-hmm.
anymore.
What happens when the person goes into that, let's say, unconscious state where he doesn't remember anything, but he still functions? What happens to, to
Uh,
his
you mean
brain?
the drunk state or?
Mm, it's that the state when too much alcohol, kind of he forgets what he's doing. He doesn't remember what is has been doing. He doesn't recollect any memories of it.
The blackout
Maybe parts
stage?
blackout, yeah.
Okay. So basically,
And he's still functioning, right? Like, he's not like passed out,
y-
you can say.
yes, its vegetative functions are still going, like the brain is still doing the breathing, the
Mm-hmm.
blood circulations, like the basic functions of the body. Well, some of them at, a, let's say, living capacity.
Why the brain doesn't
Um,
stop, let's say, his function, let's say.
well, it hasn't been that. I see it like an extremely strong organ, so it needs
Mm-hmm.
a lot of poison in order to
Mm-hmm.
give up completely, like just stop functioning. Like it needs
Okay.
a lot of
Mm-hmm.
damage,
Okay.
an enormous quantity of damage and
Mm-hmm.
poison. Uh, what was your question?
Yes, yeah, about the blackout, yeah?
Okay, about the blackout. Okay, so
The brain.
basically, it's more like this poison is kind of also an kind of analgesic, like it's
Uh-huh.
putting, slowing it down, putting it to sleep. It's like a sleep state.
Okay.
It's like it's disconnecting from certain important functions. Like
Mhm.
it's trying to protect him itself. it's disconnecting certain functions because it's trying to protect itself.
So let's still continue this person. So he has like an alcohol addiction, yes?
Yes.
This addiction is gonna have it in the next life?
Uh, Not necessarily, but in his case, yes, he can have it again or even another kind of addiction. Depends because the world is in continuous change and there appear new addictions, let's say,
The memory of this.
after
Go
during the
ahead.
years.
The memory of this addiction can be on the etheric DNA after he is going to, let's say, the next
Yes, it
life.
can be. It can be, but not necessarily same kind of addiction. It can be another kind of addiction in his next lifetime. But still some sort of addiction, an unhealthy obsession of something or unhealthy addiction or of something
A healthy addiction?
unhealthy.
Unhealthy?
Mm.
Okay. Can be a healthy addiction too? You say unhealthy addiction.
Unhealthy, I said yes.
Yeah. What can be an unhealthy addiction?
Like for example, what he has now, the addiction with alcohol. Next lifetime, it could be addiction of another kind of substance made by
Okay.
the human, which can
And
cause harm.
yes. What is a healthy addiction?
I don't believe that exists because addiction itself is is an unhealthy word.
Why it's unhealthy, the word addiction?
Because addiction means giving uh, your power over something, like something controlling you, something making you dependent on that something.
Okay. Is it this addiction of alcohol addiction can be transmitted genetically?
No, no, I see it being transmitted more by the interferences, like they are causing it to happen at some point through life scenarios or through their own plannings regarding that human.
Okay. Okay, disconnect from there, Cosmina. Bine ați venit la canalul meu de YouTube, Iulia Regressive Hypnosis. Vreau să fac o mică paranteză când menționez că informația este contaminată sau parazitată. Deja când zicem contaminat, deja este limitat cuvântul, că în suportul telepat obține informația, poate să o ia din conștiința colectivă, care poate și ea să fie parazitată, sau o ia prin filtrele care le are, filtrele personale, convingerile și credințele. Când zic că informația este nulă, este activă numai dacă o punem în aplicare. Noi trebuie să știm că suntem puterea noastră și în spațiul nostru energetic nu poate intra nimeni fără voia noastră. Energie, informație, entitate, chiar și persoană fizică. Vă mulțumesc și ne vedem data viitoare. La revedere!